Hallo, het is Figuarts review. Het is new standard figure series that incorporates the bandai action figure art and the figure presenting character expression for humanoid action. This is Kamen Games, Kamen Ryugen, Budon arms, or grape arms. Standard Game style box with the fruits logo in the middle and the window. Of course, purple on the side, and the photograph of the, I think that's the, the figure on the side. So just like all the other game boxes. If you want to take a closer look at the box art, feel free to head over to the Facebook or Flickr link below. And here's the back of the box. Again, focusing on how special the eyes are of these figures for some reason. I mean, it's pretty nice compound eye effects and stuff, but I don't know why these boxes are particularly focusing on them. But because it doesn't have any that many accessories. Ooh. Figure in two different poses, and yeah, the eye thing. So, tray comes out, silver backing card, and the instruction manual. The instruction manual will also be taken photo, and also the photos of the figure that will be on Facebook and Flickr. Set to the link below. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm trying to do this really fast. Let's see if I make some little back going really fast. Okay, so top tray, newer version, so it doesn't go all down. So open it up, not too hard, not too tight, so pieces don't bounce all over the place. See, two hands bounced. Oh, can't get in. Okay, go up. And oh well, that piece really bounced all over the place. Let's try to go fast as well. So apart from the fist hands already attached to the figure, you also have relaxed hands, gun holding hands, lock seat holding hand, just one hand, you know, this one here. And the kind of pointing, and you know, one hand is shooting, another one's just like hand. A little plastic bit that protects this box, the Sengoku driver for some reason. The grape gun with a detachable little handlebar, and you can replace it with one that's extended. You know, because when he loads the gun, he pulls it back. Now I have no idea why they couldn't just have it so this thing comes back and, you know, pulls back and forth, like drill a deeper hole, and just, I don't know why it has to be two pieces. Seems totally redundant. Lock seat in open mode, lock seat in closed mode. Let me just zoom in there and somehow look at the lock seat. There we go, the grape lock seat, so tiny. And I can tell you that the detailing on that is pretty good. I can actually see the tiny little numbers on it. The grape shape is a little bit messed up, but it's all good. It's all good. The gun detailing is also really nice. Because I like the little gun that I painted with the action down thing, because I painted that one, but yeah, I'm being biased about that. But this one looks pretty good. Has the things I didn't even notice in the show, because you never really see the top of the gun, but the Chinese symbols on it. Because this is the Chinese arms, it has Chinese words on it, which yeah, just pretty cool overall. And when you take the figure out, you'll notice that the shoulder pads are completely loose. Oh, which is, you know, like what they are in the show, because they flap around when he runs in the show. But this is an action figure, and this action figure is for posing. And oh yeah, two protective sheets on that. And so when you're posing a figure and you've got flappy bits, they're not going to pose, they're just going to drop. And so that means I can never really pose them up there. So that's really annoying. I wish the joints were actually tight. There's also another plastic sheet here, which just on the, oh no, there's one on the back. That's how you know you got a brand new figure. There goes this tiny lock seat. Lock back on, please. Come on, get on. So of course it's articulation time. We'll zoom on a little bit. There we go. So a double neck joint, so head goes off apparently. Pop off. So head can't go back because of the shape of the armor. It just doesn't go. Be careful with this, feels like it's going to snap. It's also quite sharp. Head goes down. Head goes sideways. Full rotation, at least still has that. Because you've got the double jointed shoulder pads, which just flap all over the place. Arm goes up. Let's see this shoulder pad. Oh, that's pretty solid. So a socket in the torso, out the way. Socket in the torso, right there. Arm goes up, down, full rotation, full rotation here, double elbow. This is on a little ball peg and arm, so it can move in all directions. Chest piece is slightly loose to give some, so it doesn't get too much in the way when you're bending the torso. So torso looks down, sideways, really sideways, back, rotate, and see that? That's not good at all. So pretty much saying you that this figure can't rotate, but it needs is not glued down so much that you're gonna break it. Yeah, it's not cool. I think the Sengoku drivers are, it's its own piece, yeah. And yeah, this lock seat doesn't want to stay on. Just do be careful with your lock seat. So yeah, rotating can only go so far. Really, really stiff torso. That's not good. And this keeps falling off. The blade, of course, comes down. Hi. And it goes just like all the other ones. This knife can pop off, but it's actually pegged in, like a Lego hand would peg into the Lego arm. So this is safe. What's not safe is actual lock. So I actually recommend pushing this blade down a little bit so it just stops the lock seat from popping off. Hopefully. Is this lock seat painted underneath? Yes, it is. That's good. Paint's not as good underneath though, but it's okay. It's hidden most of the time. Rubbery flap, so that's good. Ball style hip leg joints, so up, back, up, full rotation, double knee joint, foot goes up, down, sideways, sideways. Ryugen logo. Toe goes really up, does not go down. And there we go with the articulation and stuff. Kamen of Ryugen being Budon arms is well, very pretty. Yeah, the purple, the green, and the gold all really match super well. The gun looks good, and yeah, just overall feels solid. I do not like the flappy shoulder pads, but oh well. Paint details, it's really nice. The compound eyes are pretty good. And the nice little details on the back are also quite decent. Molding wise, there's a few marks here and there, and of course the hip piece that snaps apart, that's a huge no-no in my books. The gold pattern drawings on his legs, they're printed accurately enough. And yeah, so the paint is pretty good, it's just the molding gets a bit finicky here and there. But being sort of similar price as Baron and Gaim, and those came with first release bonus stuff. This film feels a bit lacking. Like, he is pretty much complete with all the stuff he's supposed to get with the gun and all the different hands. But how about a special effects part or something? He just doesn't seem too filled in the accessories department. Overall, Ryugen is a good figure, but I'm wondering about that hip snapping open bit. So if you already have Ryugen and you also have that issue, please let me know in the comments below. Or if you have Ryugen and don't have that issue, maybe it's just I'm just unlucky with the quality control. Who knows? He is still very articulate with the legs and stuff, but his body and head are really like his body is really stiff, and his head is because of his armor, it's a little bit missing. And I'm pretty sure in the show I do remember him kind of looking up a little bit, so that's the toy's problem and not the actual suit. I mean, yeah, the suit is pretty bulky and square in different bits. The slight articulation in the front chest armor piece I must be useful, but I don't really notice it when moving the figure, so not really sure how much articulation actually adds or why it's even there. Since we're getting Gaim Pine arms and Baron Mango arms in a Tamashii Work exclusive double pack, I'm pretty sure that we're going to get his Kiwi arms as a Tamashii Work exclusive as well. So, without the arm change gimmick, as his Figuarts Gaim stuff can of course feel a bit limited compared to those figures, but of course here we're going for something that's more screen accurate and less just sort of play functionality. So in conclusion, just like all the other Guy message figures, if you already have the arm change series, by all means get this one, because the arm change series looks like the suits during the transformation sequence, and you know, in the show when the armor finally comes down and finishes its transformation sequence, it's a little flash and everything looks tighter, and this is what that looks like. SH Figuart looks like the after of the transformation sequence, and so you already have them both, then it's sort of a weird way to make you buy two figures instead of one. Oh well. So I can't wait for the Shinsengatsu and the other bike that's coming out this. Well, I can wait for the bike. I don't really care about the bike, but Shinsengatsu is coming out, and that'd be really, really awesome. We can have Sengatsu versus Shinsengatsu, and at the end of the month we'll also have some of the other forms from the series. So all fun stuff there. So pretty good figure, just a bit issue on the hips. Subscribe, suggesting comment below, and of course take care and have a nice day. Bye.